What's good, YouTube? Yami here, back with another video. And in today's video, we got 5 whitewood or white forest combos that I'm going to show you guys with the deck list that I got top 8 with. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop into it. So we're going to start with the most obscure combo, which is Toy Box and Fiendsmith Engraver. You'd be surprised how these two can link up together. So let's go ahead and start out with the Toy Box. We're gonna go ahead and spell and trap both the Toy Tank and Toy Soldier. Then next, after that, we're gonna discard Engraver for Tracked. Activate Track. Track is gonna search our Lurry here. Lurry activates in the graveyard. Then we're gonna link it off for an Engraver. Or sorry, a Requiem. Requiem effect is going to special summon our Lacrima. Lacrima effect is going to dump the Paradise. Then after that, we're going to activate the effect of Engraver. We're going to shuffle back the Lurry. We're going to put Lurry here. Then we're going to link these two off into our sequence. Then we're going to use sequence effect to shuffle back 1, 2, and 3. So these two will be, or all 3 of these will be shuffled back for our Desiree. So this is where the part of the combo where it kind of bridges a little bit. So now we link this off into our Agnum Day. Next, we're going to activate the effect of Desiree. Desiree is going to shuffle back the sequence, and we're going to send our Toy Soldier to the graveyard. Next, our Toy Soldier is going to activate. By the way, we haven't normal summoned yet. It's going to summon itself back from the graveyard. Since we control Toy Box, we can search for a level 4 monster or light monster, which is going to be Sylvie. And I think we all kind of know where we're going from here. Then we normal summon Sylvie, activate the effect of Sylvie for the Tails. And then we're going to activate Tails to search for Elzette. And then we're going to activate the effect of Elzette by sending the Twin Tank and searching the Rusia. Toy Tank is going to activate on the new chain link to special summon itself. And from here, we can special summon our Arcia. Now, there's lots of ways. Obviously, you should have got nibbed a long time ago. So if you haven't got nibbed, that's whatever. But this is based off of like no hand traps, no interactions. We will do our best to play around as much as we possibly can. But for this example, we're just not. So here, if you have a card that you want to send, you can with the Arcia. Because what we're gonna do here is that we're going to synchro these two away for RC. Now, normally I don't like to get rid of the Toy Tank because if you have another spell or trap, so let's say for example you have the Imperm right here, right? You have Imperm in hand, you can actually send Imperm away and then search out the woes here. And you can actually use Toy Tank to bring back the Elzette, and then you can go into the Synchro 8. But let's just say we don't have that, so we're gonna actually send away the Toy Box, which kind of sucks. Then we're gonna Toy Box. This is gonna search this, and there's no triggers in the graveyard or anything. So yeah, we search the woes. Use Arcia's effect to discard to draw a card, and then we're gonna reset our woes because it triggers. So now we got woes set here, and then we have this Imperm as just the extra card we drew. Then after that, we're going to activate Agnum Day's effect, and we're going to actually, do we want, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, so we activate Agnum Day's effect to bring back our Desiree. And then what you can do is that I like to keep the two or the white forest monster on board, and then we turn those two into an SP Loda Knight. Or if you're feeling very dicey, and if you want to draw like more cards depending on what your hand looks like, or you know, whatever you want to see more hand traps, you can actually overlay both of these into a Dagaris, detach these two to, let's say we draw into another 3 Imperms, and then we can discard 1 Imperm, and then you can take both of these into an SP Loda Knight. So with Engraver plus Toy Box, we have a Desiree that can negate up to 3. And then you have your Fiendsmith in Paradise. You don't have any Light Fiends Engrave, but if your Desiree gets outed somehow or whatever, you can actually have that as an interruption. So you have that. Or you can just do this and get into your follow-up if your opponent can't really crack the board very well. Then you have your White Woes, which how this would look like is that you would summon your Astellar. And by the way, you would do this like in draw phase, and then you would synchro here. And then here you would go into that. And then this is going to trigger. So now we have Chain Link 1 to add back, and you can add back like whatever you want. Like you can, I mean, you got plenty of spells and traps in here, so you can add back like an Imperm, you can add back like Track, you can add back, you know, let's just add Track back here for the sake of simplicity or sake, right? If you don't have any other spells and traps, you typically add back this, and then you'll activate her effect to reset woes, and then you can get back into your woes cycles and stuff. But just for example, let's just add back Track to get back into the Fiendsmith if they don't out us. And a couple of triggers will activate here, so we're going to add back Elzette as follow-up as well. And then now you have this inboard, which is very, very strong. And yeah, it's very, very good. So yep, that's going to be the first combo. Let's go ahead and hop into combo number 2. Hey, what's up guys? Yami from the future here. So I wanted to say something about that first combo. So there was a part where instead of searching Arcia, we were supposed to search Astellar instead of her, and you would have ended on a lot stronger board. You would actually would have had the Synchro 8 on board, and you can add back like the Toy Box, and then have the Toy Box as well on the board on your as your inboard. So instead of adding Arcia off of the Elzette, you will add Astellar, and then the Toy Box or the Toy Tank is going to summon the Astellar, sending the Toy Box summoning Astellar or the Arcia, and then Arcia is going to send the Woes to draw a card and, you know, things of that nature. So yes, my bad. That was a stronger inboard, and I don't know how I missed that in my combo. But again, I haven't rehearsed a lot of my combos, so I apologize. Yami from the future, out. All right, for our next combo, we're gonna show off Toy Box plus Black Witch. So let's go ahead and start. We're gonna go ahead and activate Toy Box. And of course, guys, every single combo is not gonna avoid the Toy Box, but I just kind of want to show you guys some of the best combos. So this is why we play 40, because we want to see Toy Blocks plus any of our other engine. That's the reason why I want to play 40. So anyway, so we go Black Witch, sending Toy Soldier, and then our chain links are going to be Chain Link 1 Black Witch, Chain Link 2 Toy Soldier to revive itself. We're going to set Deception off of the Black Witch, and then we're going to summon back our Toy Soldier. Our Toy Soldier is now going to trigger and search for Sylvie. Then after that, we're going to activate Deception's effect to tribute for Black Witch, and then our Black Witch is, or the Deception is going to search our Hollowed. Then after that, we activate Hollowed, sending Deception, and we are going to go into the Sylvia. Then after that, we are going to normal summon Sylvie. It's going to search for our Tails here. Then we're going to go for Tails, activate Tails to search for Elzette. Then we're going to activate the effect of Elzette, sending Tank. Effect of Elzette is going to still continue to resolve here. Going to searching our Astellar. Then Toy Tank is going to revive itself. Then we're going to activate the effect of Toy Tank, and then we're going to special summon Astellar. Then for our next play, we're going to synchro these. Into Astellar here. or sorry, Arcia, the synchro. Then we got a couple of chain links here. We have, we're gonna send this. Then we're gonna search our woes here. Then trigger's gonna happen. We're going to special summon back our Stellar. We have woes in hand. Then we're gonna synchro 8 into our synchro 8 here, Yellow Bells. And then this right here is gonna bring back our toy box. Toy box is not once per turn for some reason. Who knows? And then we're gonna link these two off for, or even then what you can do, which is very funny, you don't have to do this, and I'm not going to show it off because I don't like drawing in our combos, especially, you know, for, you know, play testing. But you can actually just send this back by shoveling back into the graveyard and then summoning this, and then you can overlay these two into the Garis to get an extra draw too. So but we're not going to show that off for right now because I'll just draw imperm, just letting you guys know, like, you know, whatever. So keeping it simple, we're gonna overlay or link those two off for our Fiendsmith combo. So now we go Fiendsmith combo with the moon into Requiem. Requiem effect is going to activate to special summon our Lacrima. Our Lacrima is going to send our Engraver here. Oops. Then we're gonna activate the effect of Requiem attaching to our Lacrima. Then we're going to turn those into our Link 1, our Link Fusion. He's saying Printing Princess. Necroquip Princess. And then after that, we're going to activate the effect of Engraver. Engraver is going to shuffle back our Moon. Then we're going to overlay all this into a High King Caesar. And that is our Black Witch plus Toy Box combo. Oh, I almost forgot to activate Astellar. Oh, I knew I forgot something. So when you brought back the Astellar, this is the reason why I put my monster into the extra spell zone. You're supposed to send the Toy Box, and you're supposed to summon back your Sylvie. Or sorry, not your Sylvie, your Arcia. Then you actually discard and draw off this, which is going to give you like our fake imperm here, like whatever. Then you do the rest of the combo. So you do go into your the Garis, and then you'll have like an extra card in hand. And then you add back your Toy Box, and then you bring back, I'm sorry, I kind of janked up this combo, but you guys understand if you do the combo right. So then you'll end on like Toy Box, bringing back these two. You have two extra draws off of this. The Arcia is going. It'll be the same inboard. It's just that you'll have a little bit more. You just have an extra card in hand. Then we will have the classic, you know, Lacrima plus Requiem combo. So that gets us into our Paradise. And then you have the toy engine kind of protecting you from battle. And then you have an Omni Negate, you have the trap card, you have Della Bells, and then you have Caesar. And a ton of follow-up. You do skip your draw phase with this combo, but you have so much follow-up that won't matter. So let's go ahead and hop over into combo number 3. All right, for our next combo, we got Astellar plus Toy Box. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So we'll do the classic. Activate Toy Box, get our toys. Then we're gonna normal summon Astellar. We're gonna activate her effect, sending the Toy Soldier, and she is gonna special summon Sylvie. Sylvie Chainlink 1, Soldier Chainlink 2, summoning that. Sylvie searching the tails. Then after that, we are going to Synchro into Synchro 6, pitching the tails. Oh, I'm sorry, we forgot to resolve Toy Box or Toy Soldier to search Toy Box. The reason why we search Toy Box here instead of like Lacrima or anything else is because we're going to get to those cards anyway. So it's just better to have an extra Toy Box in hand for follow-up or more inboard pieces. So Yeah, so Toy Soldier is searching this, and then this discarded this, and it's gonna search our woes. And then once we search our woes here, so we have 2 cards in our hand, and then we're gonna trigger Chainlink 1, Stellar, Chainlink 2, the spell card. This is gonna reset itself, and this is gonna special summon itself. And then we're gonna activate Tails. Tails is gonna search out our Elzette. Then after that, we're gonna synchro into our Synchro 8 here for our Dill Bells. And then her effect will trigger to add back our Tails of the forest. And the reason why a lot of times you want to add this back is because you want to activate this effect and still have advantage. I mean, we're still going to have advantage with the toy engine here, but it's just always nice to have in your hand, and it can be potential follow-up as well. So it's great. Then after that, we will activate Elzette's effect, sending our toy tank, and then we are going to search out for Ursia. Then after that, we're going to special summon our toy tank, and then we're going to special summon Arcia. Then after that, we are going to activate the effect of Arcia. We're going to send our woes, and then we're going to draw Imperm, because we do, and we're going to set the woes here. Then after that, we can actually overlay and use these 2 monsters to do this. Use the Arcia and the toy tank, and you go into your Degards. Then we're going to use our Degards effect to draw 2. Then we're just going to draw 2, discard 1, and we get Imperm. So, yep. Then after that, you go into your bread and butter classic Fiendsmith combo. And we're not going to go through all that because just look at the second combo to go through that step. So we're going to cut that out. And then after that, we got Toy Tank. Toy Tank is going to revive back our Arcia just to make our monsters bigger, and it also gives us spell and trap, or sorry, pop protection, because if you read her effect, she actually protects your synchro monsters. So, and it boosts all your monsters by 500, so it makes them bigger and harder to get over. So why not? Then we can activate Toy Box, and it's going to set back our tanks or our toys. Depending on your hand, you don't want to do this, or you can set either one, or whatever. Or there's some combos where you will just not be greedy and send your other toy box, so you can have extra space and stuff like that. So that also depends on your hand. But if you were to have like this exact hand, and then like these are like Veilers instead of Imperms, so you can actually set these cards. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. So basically, you will have the full Hiking Caesar with the Lacrima engraved with the Requiem, and then you will have all this stuff. So yep, that is going to be combo number 3. We're going to hop into combo number 4. All right, for our next combo, we're going to go over our toy box and toy box combo, because for some reason this is a combo. So without further ado, we're going to activate Toy Box and set our toys. Then we're going to activate our second Toy Box. Since this is a soft once per turn per copy, you can actually use both effects if you have multiple copies multiple times. So we're going to use the destruction effect, popping Toy Tank, Toy Soldier. They're going to summon themselves back. Toy Soldier is going to add our Sylvie, and then we're going to normal summon our Sylvie. Sylvie effect is going to add our Tails. We're going to activate Tails. Tails is going to search for our Elzette. Then we're going to activate the effect of Elzette. Better yet, you can actually go Astellar here and then go for the lines here. But for this simplified state, let's just do Elzette combo lines, right? So then now we'll do Elzette. There's tons of different ways you can play a lot of these lines, but we'll just do what I'm showing on stream. You can kind of mix and match however you want to feel, but let's just work on that. So we're going to Elzette. Elzette is going to search for Astellar, and then we are going to activate the effect of Toy Tank. Toy Tank is going to special summon our Astellar, and then we're going to synchro to the 6. Effect of the 6 we're gonna send Toy Box, and we're gonna special summon back our Astellar. Then we are going to search our woes here. Sorry, almost forgot. Search our woes, and then we're gonna activate the effect of Astellar. We're gonna send woes, and we will summon Arcia. And then woes is gonna summon this or set itself back, and then we'll synchro here into the synchro 8. Synchro 8 is going to add back our toy box. We're going to activate the toy box. We're going to reset our toys. Oops, we're not going to reset our toys yet because we still have this guy on board. So to get him off board, we're going to actually overlay him into the Garis. And we are going to do our thing here. We're going to just put Imperm here for whatever. Then after that, we are going to now we can activate our toy box to bring them back out. And then we're going to take these two and we're going to turn them into our classic Fiendsmith combo. And again, we're going to copy what we did in the combo number 2. So basically the same thing. So yep, that is Toy Box plus Toy Box. So still very strong. Obviously you can still get to your inboard, and then moving on to our final combo of the video. All right, for our final combo, we're gonna open up like one of our weakest 2-card combos. Even with like a toy soldier, you can do like a lot of amazing things with this. But this is typically the weakest one, and on like pretty much the weakest stuff. So let's go ahead and get started with this. So now first we will activate Elzette's effect to reveal itself and search, and we are going to search for Sylvie here. A disclaimer: if you have another way to discard a spell or trap, you can actually go into Astellar, normal summon Astellar, send any other extra spell you have. This is why like Toy Box is really good, or any other card. Like you can even hard open this, and this is really strong. You can search Astellar, you can end on a lot more. But unfortunately, we didn't open any other spells, so we're gonna normal summon Sylvie, add tails. Then we're gonna synchro 6 into our synchro 6 here. Then we're gonna activate the effect to search. We're gonna search for our woes here. And this is gonna resummon or reset itself. We're gonna activate it. And since we already normal summon, we have to search for this. Then next, we're going to special summon, discard effect to draw. And we're gonna draw into another Imperm here. And then we're gonna have woes. And this is our end board if you wanna stop here. What you'll have is next on your opponent's draw phase, you're gonna actually activate woes, summoning this, and then we're gonna synchro into this. And then since it was synchro of a synchro tuner, then you can add back like, I don't know, like Imperm, or you know, your tails for like more follow-up and stuff like that. Or you can add back the woes if you like. I particularly like adding back one of these 2 cards, mostly the woes, because when your opponent activates the effect, you can actually pitch the woes and it'll reset itself to, you know, put up interruptions from that perspective. But let's take it one step further. So let's see what would it look like if we just kept going, right? So we'll put back our woes here, and instead of passing on this, let's keep going, right? So what you can do here is that we can actually go into the Fiendsmith engine. So Requiem into Lacrima effect is going to dump our engraver. And what you can do is we can actually engraver or Requiem into the Necroquip. Then we will engraver And then this one's gonna be a little bit more trickier because now you have a Caesar plus woes, but you have access to a level 4 non-tuner. So what would happen is in your opponent's like brawl phase, what would happen is that you'll go activate Lacrima's effect to shuffle herself back, summoning Requiem, and then you'll move into the main phase, and then you will activate the effect of Requiem, special summon the Lacrima. We're gonna dump the Paradise, and then we're gonna immediately activate Woes. Woes is going to special summon. Actually, we cannot do this because I don't have any more copies of. Well, that's a lie, because what we're supposed to do before we do all that, we're supposed to actually shuffle this back. I'm forgetting stuff, guys. I'm so sorry. Into this. So you're supposed to have this plus this on board. Sorry, chat. And then you will summon any level 2 monster because it doesn't really matter. So you can actually summon back like this, for example. Or I mean, even then, you don't have to. You can just do it on your opponent's turn too. Like, you know, you can chain to this to summon this back. So you can actually do it on your opponent's turn, and then actually it's probably better to do that on your opponent's turn. So you can actually add back Elzette immediately. You have 2 windows to add it back. Then you would summon any random level 2 from our deck. So we'll summon that. And then now you can immediately go into the 6 if you want to, or if you really want to be daring here, we can actually go into the Del Bells just to have it on board. And this won't work unless you have another spell or trap. But if you do have a spell and trap, it's probably better to go into this because this puts a little bit more pressure, and you can actually, you know, go crazy from there. So now you have this, and then you have the classic that awful, just like Elzette resolving basically. So all right, guys, well, that's gonna be it for the combos. I hope you guys enjoyed the combos and stuff like that. Sorry some of it was a little, you know, janky or whatever, but I hope you guys still followed through. I kind of did this kind of like without like prepping for it. I just kind of just did it. So yeah, those are like the pretty much basic combos. There's a lot more in-depth advanced combos, but I probably won't go over that. You'll definitely pick up those combos once you get better with the deck and things of that nature. So, but that's pretty much like the like beginner tips for the combos, and then as you get better with the deck, you'll pick up more avenues of play. So all right, with all that being said, thank you guys for all being here, thank you guys for all watching. And if you guys want to know more about the White Forest stuff, I'm planning on making something really spicy with the next deck list, so hopefully you guys will be prepared for that. It's gonna be for fun, so if you guys want to, you know, enjoy that, let me know. But anyway, guys, have a great one. Peace.